Okay, this can be a modification for a student that has anxiety during a test. So you can have the students do like this with the class, but it can show you like their work, and like it can allow you to see their understandings. This app also allows teachers to create like their own tests. So like I was saying, this is like Kahoot. So the students, so the teacher can make like her own questions, and then she can go back and like see who's getting the most answers correct and who's doing the work. For the benefits, it's fun. Like students like to do Kahoot, so I feel like this is another way that students can like focus on more. And then students are just like all like, oh, how do you say it? Like they like to compete, so this would be like a fun way for like students to participate. And also this gives students a opportunity to participate more in class. Even like at the quiet quits, I seen that like I actually did this one in my class, and the quiet kids actually participated more, and like even the students that like had to sit outside the classroom or had to put their headphones in, like they still participated as much as they could. Okay, math cats. So the lesson plan that I did was a fraction. So you had to go over with the students and show them how to find the fractions on a 4x4 rectangle. And overall, it was just about fractions and get a better understanding of what it is and how to look for it and how to place it on a graph. So this lesson, how does this adaptation make the lesson better? The adaptation, um, this like app, it's like interesting because it has like little images and little like animations of like cats. Like if you have a student that's like very interested in like cats, like they could focus more on this. I guess like animals too, but like this just makes students engaged. It also gives students a visual. I can show you how it looks like. So it's kind of weird, but like the cat's on top and this cat down here, and then it has like a little cow. And then it has like an idea, but it has like other websites linked to it. So like they can play like fraction bars, and then they can like add how much they think a fraction is in it, or like simplify it too. I think this one is good because it has like more than like these two. It has like way more at the bottom, but it just gives multiple like versions of fractions, so if students like need other visuals. So this app can substitute for any entry task. You can have students even like answer one or as a group, and then have them like raise their hand and say like what they thought about it. This app can also be augmentation for a student that doesn't do good focusing on in big groups. So like if you want to have a student do it on their own, and then you can look back at their answers and see how they did. This can be a modification for homework. It's like they can do it on their own, and then you can still look back and look at their work once they log in. This app can give the opportunity to have a little bit more challenge. There is a lot of different levels. Like once you answer one, it gives you the opportunity to go on to the next level. So students who finish early, they can go back and do this too. And this benefits the students because it's easy to use. It gives you definitions. It gives you like full on like step by steps. And then if you're not doing it right, it tells you how to do it. Okay, Paradox, we used it before in class, but I wanted to include it because I think it is useful a lot. So a lesson I did was focusing on fractions and how to place them, not only on the 4x4, but also on any other, like if you have like trying to equal each fraction and like the equivalents to each one of them. And then it's gonna have, this lesson is more of a discussion, so it like has students like in a group and discussing each of the problems. So I think this pear deck is useful for the lesson because if you have students that are quiet, they can still answer it on the pear deck. And then if they are like scared to voice their opinion, they can just type it in and the teacher can just explain it. So I have it how it looks. It's kind of like a PowerPoint, but it gives you like the opportunity to put like links and stuff in there. And then it gives you more of a like visual of like how students are doing because you can see what they're writing. And then this can be substitute for students who can't voice their opinion. And then this can be augmentation for students who get off task and have a hard time focusing when the teacher is talking. This can be a modification for students that know what you're talking about but don't want to explain it out loud, and they can write it, and they're better at